man who wins the heart of an Owens woman is bound to end up 6 feet under.
Two sisters, played by Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock, try to find love while dodging their family curse. It's been almost 30 years ago since Practical Magic came to theaters. Despite being set in Massachusetts, the movie was shot right here in Washington. The Whidbey Island community of Coupeville helped bring Practical Magic to life.
Bullock and Kidman will be back in their roles this September when a sequel is released. Locals had hoped that would bring cameras back to town. Fox 13's Lauren Donovan shows us why they're still preparing for a new wave of movie magic.
It's been 28 springs since downtown Coupeville transformed into a full-on movie set. Here we are, nearly 3 decades later, and I can tell you this film continues to cast a spell.
There's just a lot of excitement about that movie.
We have brooms, we have spells.
It's amazing how many stores we have that sell really good quality practical magic items.
Enamel pins that commemorate sayings and instances in practical magic, like the Midnight Margaritas and the Belladonnas in the bag.
Coming downtown and being like, oh my gosh, that person's got a witch's hat, that person's got a witch hat. And it's really fun to see them walking around with their little pamphlets. Being like, that was in the movie, and that was in the movie.
And let me tell you, once I arrived, that is exactly what Linda Eccles and I did.
And then the apothecary is down the way.
Yes.
The Chamber's executive director tells me lore still lingers here on Front Street. Visitors still come from around the world to relive those wild weeks when Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock filmed here.
And everybody in town, what do they say about it when they think back to the moments being here during filming?
Well, the interesting thing is the antique shop, he covered his building with a tarp and put Christmas lights all over him.
But she assures me, other than that,
the businesses embraced it. They really did embrace it. They really enjoyed the fact that it was all happening. It was just a lot of excitement for them, I think.
Right up that hill is where Sandra Bullock was running down.
Starstruck locals even landed lines, kids included,
saying, "Which witch, you're a witch."
We met Matt Ivor, who was cast as an extra.
There's a building down there that all of the extras and everybody were all herded into.
But as his daughter Thora will tell you,
And he'd point out, I'm sitting right there, and I'm like, that's a blur. I don't know if that's you, but I'll believe you.
perhaps the wildest part of it all was the paint job.
They painted the town white.
Making over Whidbey Island's oldest town into Massachusetts.
They wanted to film it here, but they were looking for a town that looked like something on the East Coast. And they figured that this town looked like that if it was all painted white.
They spent a lot of money fixing this place up.
So was all that actually worth it?
I've seen an incredible increase in interest in practical magic.
What's happening here has a name: film tourism. According to Washington FilmWorks, nearly all Americans have visited places from their favorite movies or shows.
We have people come all year long who are interested in the movie in particular, and then also the witchy stuff.
Being here in October is crazy.
Turns out a little toil and trouble is turning into big business.
Our historic district here in town, they do 2 movie showings of practical magic in October, which we call The Haunting of Coupeville.
The Chamber also now hosts a full-blown witch walk.
We were sort of planning on maybe 60 to 80 witches. We had no idea how many witches would come, and we had over 200 witches dressed up and embraced Coupeville.
The sequel, premiering this September, was filmed an ocean away.
We were all very disappointed about that.
But even still, the folks at both the Chamber and FilmWorks are confident.
And I think it will, in some ways, increase the visitation here. In fact, one of our businesses is doing a special premiere evening, the same day as the premiere in Los Angeles.
See, the cameras don't have to come back for the magic to carry on.
You could say it's cast a spell, definitely on Coupeville.
Some things I know for certain: always throw spilt salt over your left shoulder, keep rosemary by your garden gate, plant lavender for luck, and fall in love whenever you can.
Reporting on Whidbey, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.